the first ever English lesson from a boat. In today's English lesson, we are going to talk about 10 ways you can talk about relaxing in English. And to do that, I've picked one of the most relaxing places I know, the lake. And we might even take this boat out for a spin a little later on in the lesson. Before we get into the 10 ways we can talk about relaxing, I want to talk about when Americans are most likely to relax, and that is on vacation. Vacation is a period of time, usually longer than a week, when you don't have to work. Right now, I am on summer vacation. Because I'm a teacher, I don't really have to work in the summer. If you ever go to England and speak British English, you might hear them say on holiday. Right now, I am on summer holiday if I was in England, but I'm not in England. I'm in the United States. One way in English you can say that you want to relax is that you are going to take it easy. So a lot of times when you have the day off, you might not want to do anything at all. You just want to relax. You just want to take it easy. Maybe you hang up a hammock between two trees. A hammock is one of those beds. It has a rope and you connect two trees together with that bed. Maybe you just want to lie in a hammock all day, relax, take it easy. Listening to maybe an English podcast, that's a good way to take it easy. I have a podcast, American English with this guy, if you want to check it out. Most of these lessons are in just the audio version on that podcast. You see my puppy? His name is Hank. He looks pretty relaxed, doesn't he? Another way to say that you are relaxing or you want to relax in English is that you are going to kick back. Somebody asks you, hey, what are you going to do on Friday night? You say, I'm just going to kick back. I'm just going to relax. Just going to kick back. I don't have a lot planned. Another way to say you are going to relax in English is that you are going to decompress. Now there is a prefix there, de. Usually when you see that at the beginning of an English word, it means the opposite of whatever goes after it. So decompress means the opposite of compress. Compress, another way to say that is to squeeze. So if you are going to decompress, it's the opposite of being squeezed. Sometimes when you're feeling a lot of stress, the opposite of being relaxed, you might feel a little tight. But if you decompress, that means you are going to relax. Another way that you can say you are going to relax in English is that you are going to take a break. Now, almost every day at work, people will get a short break. Sometimes we call it a coffee break. It's just a time when you don't have to work, maybe about 15 minutes. But maybe you want to take a longer break or you want to take an extended break. You could take a break right here by the lake. Listen to the waves hitting against the shore, hitting against the dock. It's not like a different verb, break. Like I have this stick here. I try to do it with two hands, but maybe I can break. Oh, it was below the camera, but I promise I broke that stick. That's past tense of break. But break can also mean just not working, taking a rest, relaxing. As you can see, I have dipped my toes in this water maybe before I jump off the dock. The dock is just over there. It's what we call it, a dock, where a boat is kept. Before I jump in there, since my feet are actually in the water, you just saw them, another way you can say that you are going to relax in English is that you are going to put your feet up. You're going to put your feet up. So if you picture that in your mind, your feet are up. You're probably laying down. You're probably pretty relaxed if your feet are up. Maybe somebody asks you, hey, what are you going to do Sunday? You could just say, just gonna put my feet up. It means you're gonna relax. You don't have any plans. You're just going to, I almost said number one. Let's just keep it relaxed. You're just gonna put your feet up. You're just gonna relax. You're just gonna chill. Oh, spoiler alert, that's number one, chill. We'll get to that in a minute. Actually, instead of jumping off the deck, I got a boat ride. So for number 5, we're gonna talk about recharging your batteries. That's another way you can say you're going to relax in English. Right now, I'm recharging my batteries on this boat. Number 8, and as you can see, I have my shirt off. Please don't look. I didn't work out as much as I should have over the last few months, you know, because of the whole C-19 thing. I don't want to say the actual name of the virus that was going around, but number 8 is unwind. Unwind. Now it looks like wind, unwind, but it's not. It's unwind, and I think it comes from old clocks. You used to have to wind them to make them run, like really old clocks, probably older than you are. The old-fashioned clocks. You would wind the clock to get it to want to run. But now, when we want to relax, we might just say we're going to unwind. Maybe after work, you go and have a couple drinks. If you're into that kind of thing, you go there to unwind. In a minute, I'm gonna jump in the lake for number 7. I will definitely unwind then. I will be even more relaxed after I jump in the lake. I just hope it's not too cold. All right, I'm finally gonna jump in here. It's gonna be cold, I know it, but let's talk about another way you can say you're going to relax, but this one is hang out. You probably know this one as a boat goes by. Hang out is very common to say when you don't have any plans. If someone asks you to hang out, you might be just sitting around the house, probably staying in, not going out. Maybe you will order food in rather than go out to eat. And then I'm gonna do the next one, I guess in the water here. But it's gonna be cold. I really don't want to jump in, but I think it will make a better video if I jump in. They have told me that I need to jump out though, because the water is rather shallow. It's not that deep. I'm not that tall, but I don't want to hit bottom. It might hurt. And we have some waves coming from that boat that passed by. All right, I just need to jump in, don't I? And then we will talk about another way to relax. I'm just nervous because I know it's gonna be cold, but you're waiting for me to jump in. You've seen me jump off a bridge, right? Have you seen that video? I'll leave a link at the end of this one. All right, no more waves anymore. No more excuses. I'm just scared it's gonna be cold. All right, this is not relaxing, actually, jumping off here. It's actually a little nerve-wracking. That's probably the opposite of relaxing, nerve-wracking. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. I just need to remember to jump out. All right, here we go. All right, 3. Whew, it's gonna be cold. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Whew. All right, I didn't hit bottom, which is good. And I can talk about the next way to relax, and that is to find your happy place. Right now, actually the water isn't that cold and it's a little relaxing. So if you are going to say to someone, you need to find your happy place, that means you are going to find a place that, guess what, makes you really happy. So for me, this lake right now, it's very peaceful. It's very relaxing. This is definitely my happy place right now. Now I just need to somehow swim back to the dock. All right, we did it. Back on the dock. And number one, right now I am floating on a float. Floating on a float. Yeah, we just call this a float. For number one, I talked about it before, it is to chill. But there are other ways that we say chill. Two other ways. Chill out, kind of a phrasal verb there, and chillax. That's combining chilling out and relaxing. So we call it chillax. All right, I hope you have found a lot of other ways to say relax in this lesson. I'm out of breath for some reason, but if you want more English, right up there, I jump off a bridge and teach some English, mostly prepositions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.